What's up, everybody? This is Zack, aka Zacky, aka I'm Zacky, aka Love Frenzy on PlayStation 5 and Super Friends because he had Ubisoft. Very quick, short video. A big shout out to Ohio State, as you know, I'm an alumni, year of 2009. And just wanted to quickly say that very disappointed by the news about Trump being having immunity from the Supreme Court, I guess 6-3. Um, Very sad, disappointing news. He had 34 felony counts. He was basically the most dangerous human being on Earth and in America. And for some reason, no one seemed to take him seriously until it was too late. People were stalling, they were stalling, they were stalling, they kept stalling, and then look what happened. A complete disaster, a complete waste of time. And now even Russia is the United Nations Security Council for the whole entire month of July. So now we have 30 days of panicking, 30 days of nightmare, 30 days of very complicatedness for until the month of um, August, until the month of August. So I don't know what else to say, guys, but you did not take these things seriously. You didn't pay attention to the news. You kept watching your 500 TV shows, which even I do sometimes, but you you didn't pay attention to CNN, MSNBC, and all those guys. They just kept playing that Trump TV show nonstop, Trump TV show. And then now look, now the presidential elections in November is going to be between um, Biden, Harris, and let's remove that to like and Trump and Trump and Trump and someone as stupid as Sarah Palin or something. So you need to understand that this is very bad. This is very bad. So it really is like a Trump matrix over here. If Biden cannot beat Trump, someone who is Trump felon, Trump pedophile, all these terrible things, it really goes to show that the Democratic Party really needs to work. And the first thing that the Democratic Party needs to do is when they have people that have been volunteers for so many years, if they do a good job, you need to hire them as full staff. One of the biggest mistakes you can make as someone who works for the DNC is have someone on staff who's staff material and just not paying because he's a volunteer and just not paying for the whole campaign or for the whole uh, year or for the whole 2 years or wait till the next election. There's nothing more frustrating than that. Seriously, if you lose elections because you just don't want to pay one person and that person doesn't even ask for millions of dollars like those idiots on Wall Street who just ask for like those paycheck where they drive Ferraris and all this and that. If you can't even pay a staff member enough so you can get a car to basically travel or commute between two large cities, that's pretty depressing. That's pretty sad. So, check yourselves. At this point in time, I'm very disappointed with what's going on in the news. The fact that Trump had immunity, I'm definitely embarrassed by what the staff members at Biden Harris have done, and I'm gonna have to just reach out again to AOC and her squad, Ellen Omar, Rashida Talib, and all everyone else that is part of her team. She's taking things seriously. She was not being taken seriously because she's younger, but Alexandria Ocasio Cortez in Queens, New York, is the one who's doing an amazing amount of work. And she's nice enough that I know that even if she's not here in California, I know that she's here in spirit. I know that every time I show up at some kind of coffee location, she's there in spirit, and she can hear me and she sees me work. Unfortunately, I couldn't be working at these coffee locations because some of them have been trying to poison me. Very much an Arafat thing. So I have to just go into these complex places where no one knows where I am. When then I just show up unexpectedly just to get some work done, or I just have to work from home. But to be present in a public space, I'll have to find another coffee shop where I can do this. As you know, it's either going to be a Starbucks or it's going to be a Blue Bottle Coffee. Blue Bottle Coffee. So there's none anywhere near me. There's one in San Jose. So hopefully it's near the San Jose car dealership of that town. I'm still dreaming to have a new car and really tired about the fact that I haven't have a new car yet. So anyway, I will go ahead and try to be present at San Jose Blue Bottle Coffee, and I will maybe I'll try to swing by those dealership, and it would be nice that someday I will be able to afford a new car. As you know, I did graduate from college, university, back in 2009. Worked corporate 12 years, got 2 certificates, and got 7 years of retail hell experience and all of that. So I don't know. Maybe if I can't seem to get anyone to help, I may have to find a way to just not just teleport, but just show up back at Ohio State. I'm sure that if I go to Ohio State, find a way to fly to Ohio State, find some funds to do that, and just be present at a coffee shop in Ohio State, people, at least one person will recognize me and just help me and follow me to a car dealership to help me get a car. And maybe I'll just have to drive that car all the way from Columbus back to California. That's what is going to happen. I'm going to have to just go to Ohio State campus, go to a Columbus car dealership, and say, listen, guy, I am the guy. I am Zacky. I'm Super French Big Z. I'm the guy who brought you all these great podcasts, July Radio. That's how you know about all this music. I'm the one who had the newsletter, Techno Clubbers back in the days. That's how you all know all these your favorite DJs. And basically everyone started making all these millions of dollars. All of them were partying it up in Florida for Ultra. And meanwhile, I still haven't was able to come up with $50,000 to buy my first new car, or around $50,000 if I get a nicer one. So let's try to make that happen. Let's try to make some kind of trip happen where I can fly to Columbus, and if none of these dealerships here want to realize who the fuck I am, then we're gonna have to go to a car dealership in Columbus. And in Columbus, at least people are very known about the work that I do, and they say, "Are you Zack Coffee?" As in Zacky, who's doing the Ohio State University. So I'm going to say, "Yes, that is me," and hopefully, someone will help me get a car, whether it's Audi Columbus, BMW Columbus, Mercedes-Benz Columbus, Porsche Columbus, or if it's JDM, such as a Nissan Nismo GTR, or a Nissan Nismo Maxima Nismo, if they make one, or at Toyota, if they have a Supra that finally shows up in a 4-door, which I don't know how long it's going to take for them to do that. Yeah, okay. That's all I want to say, guys. It's just a quick video. I got more stuff to do, more videos to do, and as always, the reason why I play my video games, please understand, it's not just because it's a lazy thing. No, it's not. It's part of my therapy, okay? If I don't play my video games, you need to understand I've been through so much trauma. Some of the trauma I don't get to talk to you guys about, and that's the reason why I talked about it with my therapist, my psychiatrist. It's very, a lot of it is sad stuff. Please understand, from age 6 to 12, I've had over 100 stitches on my body, mainly on my legs. And then from age 13 or 14, I had a very bad bicycle accident, and I've had 25 stitches on my leg, and it was horrifying. And then when I had my car accident in 2010, I had over 35 to 38 or 39 stitches, not stitches, just staples on my stomach. So it's a very bad scar. So whenever I make the joke, it's not a joke. I do have more scars than a World War II vet. Literally, look at every World War II vet. I have more scars than them. So it's really, I've been through trauma, and physically, literally physical abuse and all this and that, and you don't want to know what I've been through. It's really sad and depressing, which is the reason why I play these games for my therapy. Which, the same way that some of you guys who are military, you love, Call of Duty, or you love Battlefield 2042, or you love Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I'll play those games for you guys because I know you go through that stuff and it helps you out. Well, I play games that are much more disturbing and dangerous than those, because that's how more complicated and complex the type of trauma I've been through. I have to, I play Cyberpunk 2077, which seems to be a fun story, but sometimes it can go sour very bad, very fast, and then it can go very good at a point. I'm not spoiling it for you because a lot of you guys still haven't got your PS5, so you still haven't played that Cyberpunk 2077. So I'm waiting for you guys to be able to play M for mature, 17 and up, those games. And then when you play those games, you're like, oh my god, these games are amazing. And then the other games I play is obviously Death Stranding. Death Stranding 1, Director's Cut, and then Death Stranding 2. Those games are of great complexity and scare the bejesus out of people. And the reason being, those games are important because they shows you what can happen in the future if you don't take things seriously, such as a pandemic. Trump did not take a pandemic seriously, and then we lost 1 million Americans. What you don't remember is that while we lost 1 million Americans, we lost 18 million people around the planet when COVID happened. So 1 million dead Americans and 18 million around the world. That's quite that's pretty bad genocide. Okay, what happened, to the Jews during World War II? That was 6 million. So during COVID, throughout the world, we lost, what has happened during World War II, but like times 2 or 3 over here. Okay, those are some really bad numbers. So right now, researchers and doctors are worried about the next pandemic that can happen. Right now, there's some kind of bird flu going on. It's pretty scary. Please understand that Trump has no desire to be a leader and work. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know shit. He's very, very bad. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's watching KFC. He's eating KFC, watching Trump news and his True Social, all that bullshit. So please understand, don't pay attention to what you see online because a lot of people are doing deep fake videos. You know what deep fake videos are? They basically take someone's personality and then they make fake videos and change the speeches and stuff. And some of it is very dangerous for women because they basically grab women and then they put them in fake naked videos and all that. It's very dangerous stuff, those deep fake videos. That was the reason why I was never on video for such a long time. I had to stay private because that stuff is very dangerous. So right now, you understand that if you do not understand the gravity of the situation, Trump has full immunity, the MAGA cult is strong. It's very dangerous here. It's very dangerous. And in the Russia is on the UN Security Council in charge for a whole fucking month. So it's code red over here. It's really code red. So if you're part of the DNC, if you work at your local Democratic Party, keep working, work hard. But when you have those superstars, they're not snobbish when they ask for a paycheck, okay? They're not your 20-year-old volunteer that just are in college. They have 2 decades of work experience. So when they ask for a paycheck, I suggest you give it to them. Because if you don't, you will regret it. You will regret it. Right now, I've voted for Kamala Harris as the vice president for my main ticket. But while Biden is still on the main ticket, we will consider Plan B, Plan C. And obviously, Gavin Newsom is a very strong candidate. The reason why we cannot have Alex Padilla as the candidate is because, unfortunately, there's still a lot of racism in this country, and we are afraid we might lose some votes because he is Latino. Thankfully, Senator Alex Padilla has enough gravitas and enough pull where he can still have the amazing job of being the future Speaker of the House, which will be a very important position since he'll be able to cast tiebreaker votes. As always, the journey of Alex Padilla over the next couple of years, because of the next presidency being a 4-year period, means Alex Padilla will be part of the House of Representatives during the World Cup. During the World Cup, he'll be able to interact with the Latino and Latinx community for the entire duration of the World Cup. It will be very important. It will help out tremendously. Mexico will be fou de joie, as we say in French, and we are looking forward to all these matches being televised and Telemundo with the Spanish commentary and goal and all this and that. It's going to be great, and it's going to be thanks to DACA, Save DACA. There's going to be a lot more people that are going to enjoy their burritos, enjoy their tacos without being fully racist. There's nothing that pisses me off the most when I go inside a Mexican restaurant and I eat my 3 tacos or I eat my burrito, and then I know there's people there that eat your favorite meals, burritos and tacos, and they're racist. Don't forget that picture of Trump with that taco salad, just smiling at it. He was just smiling at a taco salad, and all he was trying to do is chase out all the immigrants. You know that Trump was against giving people from Mexico their save DACA so they can become citizen. He was against that. Biden was making the path, getting all these Latinos and Latinx their path to citizenship. If they get a college degree, save DACA, DACA, they were helping them to get their citizenship. Trump was against all of that, and you forget that. You're like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a vote for Trump, and you know he's a cool, he's with the clique and all this. No, he's not. Trump is run by like the whole goddamn KKK. Seriously, that's who is running Trump right now. Like, it's not a MAGA called like a dumb name. You think they're just dumb? They're the goddamn KKK over there. Kendrick Lamar is right now. He did one quick song. He's like, oh, I got to help Zack. What is he trying to say? He made this song called Hillbillies. That's scratching the surface. Right now, when Kendrick Lamar sees this video, he's gonna have no choice but to make a whole album just warning everybody that MAGA cult is the KKK. We have to warn pretty much every black people in America, the whole NAACP, that this Trump individual is extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Kendrick Lamar will have to make an album, and the whole Drake beef will be done, because now Drake is going to watch this and say, well, shit, he's going to have to do an album about what's going on, okay? The fact that it was just an album with Joey Badass way in the past, that was just a warning. People didn't listen to the warning. Look what happened. You need to understand this. Power 106, Breakfast Club, all these guys, Double XL Magazine. It's fun to talk about music, and I know you guys are doing all these fun stuff behind my back while I'm staying poor. You're all like, let's do a contest about the bag, and go over to this location and get the bag. Meanwhile, I'm over here slaving away for 25 years. I can't afford a new car. I think that's fun for me. At least some of my favorite rapper like Eminem was fun enough to make a cool new video called Houdini. That was nice of him. I saw that new video, it was fun. It reminded me of my old days when I bought my first Eminem CD. And it reminded me now when I bought his latest CD. It was fun. That was nice. But you guys are just going to one of those rap shows, station, and just to we're gonna make the bag. Let's search and get the bag. It's fun to do the bag, and someone gets like $1 million or this and that. But you know what's more fun? Funding college education for everyone in the neighborhood. Funding an orphanage. That's more fun. You need to understand that community college has gotten cheaper now, thanks to a great improvement from Dr. Jill Biden. There's a local community college over here. It's called Los Rios in around the Sacramento community. There's like 4 colleges. Some of those tuition costs are about $50 to $250. Some of them are a little bit more, but most of them are $50 to $250. Do you know what that means? That means that if you know a rich person in your community, whether it's even if it's a rapper or a DJ or whoever, if he has enough pool, even if he's on Wall Street, you say, how much does it cost to go to college here? This much? Well, he might as well show up and just pay for college for every student that's in the campus. That's how much great work we can do. That's the work that we can do. Now, when I went to college at Ohio State, it was about $50,000 a year, or almost $50,000 total, or something like that. But it's going to get more and more expensive, and someday I need you guys to understand that a college education. A lot of people like, this is a gift from God. This is a gift from God. This person is such great with music. It's like Mozart. It's like this. The gift from God is a college education. Okay, when you get a college education, you can do just about anything. Anything. It really is. It's your ticket. It really is your ticket. I need you to understand. Everyone who thinks that they don't need a college education, every weekend they're sweating. They're not sweating for fun like they're doing Pilates. No, they're sweating because they're in trouble. They're like this. They're like this. So get that college education, please. Whether you get it from my favorite school, the Ohio State University, or you get it from any of the schools in California, or wherever you are around the nationwide map, just get that college education. It's an amazing experience. You will learn a lot. And once you're done with it, you'll be like, man, that was amazing. And someday you may even return as a professor or something. You don't know. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. More of the story, just a quick soundbite summary. Uh, uh, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is in trouble right now. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure that she has everything that she needs to send the Supreme Court for impeachment, because the court is too conservative. There are 6 of them that are against the 3 women, which is pretty much sexism and bullying over here. And a lot of work needs to be done. So AOC, her squad, get to work. Biden and Harris, no one has the enough pool to tell you guys that when you're in trouble, except for former presidents. So I'm going to go ahead and say it. You guys are in trouble. Rectify the situation. As we say in French, in my French videos, l'heure est grave. The hour is very dire, and it's very dangerous over here. Trump has immunity from his 34 felony counts. MAGA cult is now all there. Oh, they're like, oh, maybe they're okay. And Russia is in charge of the UN Security Council for the whole entire month. So you have a triple de facto nightmare scenario over here. So yes, it's fun when I go Super Saiyan or when I go Supreme Kai over here. But go ahead, guys. I'm trying to just enjoy a couple days of Euro 2024. But I also have to worry about the rise of the far right in France, and I have to absolutely I have to vote. Absolutely, I have to vote in the second round. I tried to vote in the first round. I got poisoned. Like pretty much, someone tried to Yasser Arafat me and try to poison me the night before so I could go vote. And while I am very mad, I am even more upset because I think Biden was poisoned during his debate speech because he froze and he couldn't even say anything. I know a lot of you are upset that I live in a rural area, so I'm trying my best to show up back in a city such as Sacramento or San Francisco. So I may have to show back there and show myself just so you guys know I'm still alive and not just missing. So we'll go ahead and get to that. But please vote. Vote in large numbers. And like I said, if we need to do the switcheroo where Harris is the prime ticket and Biden is the VP, we may have to do that. We just have to look at the poll numbers and make sure that America is not racist and sexist, where they don't want to vote for women, because that's what happened to Hillary Clinton. She should have won, but because she was a woman, she was not taken seriously, and then we had a nightmare scenario where Trump never answered the damn fucking phone at 3 a.m. Someone else did. Imagine that. Okay, guys, I got many more videos to do. Don't let Trump, Biff, bring us back to the nightmare scenario. If Trump, Biff goes back to the nightmare scenario, we've seen it in 2016. You do that again in 2024, if you go, I wonder how bad things can get. Go ahead, go play Death Stranding. Go play Death Stranding, and then go look at Death Stranding 2 trailer. That's what I'm dealing with, okay? 20 more years, no more water. Researchers were worried about the next pandemic, okay? If you want a shock factor, you want to see what we're dealing with over here, watch those games. And then wake up and be like, oh, okay, I guess we have to make sure that a Democrat does win in 2024, because America needs to be in good hand, because there's a lot of work to do here. It's serious work. Thanks, guys, for watching. Please like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and until next time. As for you guys who love my video games, don't worry, there'll be more video games, more unboxing, all this and that, and enjoy the Euro 24. I'm sorry for you guys who lost, USA just lost their match against Uruguay. Please understand, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but praying is great, but practicing is more important. So the way that I got the French rugby squad to be so powerful now is because they practice. And for the USA team, you're not infantile, but you're still way behind in terms of football or soccer, as you call it, against the other team. The World Cup is in 2 years. Get to work. Christian, Pulisic, you can do it. You had a great accolade. You worked great. The problem is you're one man and you're on a squad of 11 some players. You have to get the other guys to work as good as you are. You can't just go all Ronaldo-ish or Messi-ish and just be, the only guy on the squad who's gonna do everything. I've tried that. That's what I do that all the time. It's not fun. It's not fun. Now you have to talk to your teammates without getting in a fight and just explain to them the situation. You have to explain to them the level of caliber that you have now, Christian Pulisic. You have to do that for the whole squad to prepare them for the next 2 years, because I want to see you guys out of the group stages. The reason why you lost the group stages this year, quantum mechanics, you lost it this year so that it prepares you for the next 2 years, so that in 2 years at the goddamn World Cup in front of the whole planet, you do not lose in the group stages at the World Cup. Do you understand? Comprende, as they say in Spanish? Tu comprends in French? Say I understand, or naruto, as we say in Japanese. I love Japanese. I want to learn Japanese. Okay. Go ahead and keep watching all my channels. There's my YouTubes. There's my let's see. I'm on Blue Sky. I'm on Twitter. My other Twitter is still suspended. Sorry about that. And my other temporary Twitter, I'm still using that for the time being. And then all these super guys, or the alpha guys and all this that were petrified with what to do. Major operating system upgrade, JLR, Radio OS operating system. I have to get to JLR Radio 2100 to 2200, 2200. And that will prevent some of the clash within the algorithm. So we're talking about 100 podcasts, 21 songs or tracks each, mainly dance music. We'll have to look at some labels, Spinning Records, Armada Records, Flashover Recordings, Musical Freedom Recordings from Tiesto, and just about all these other great music labels that I have to just do some crate digging and all this. I might try to call up Bad Boy Bill. Bad Boy Bill wants me to do more house music because I do too much trance, and Bad Boy Bill is always in his group chat with DJ Bam Bam, Steve Smooth, and Richard Vision, and those guys just love house music. So I gotta put some house music some more. I'll put some house music. That's a good idea right now. If I can't find enough trance music, I'll put some bunch of house music for those 100 episodes, and that'll be fun. And hopefully, I can get a hold of DJ Bad Boy Bill and get a beer or get some food with him and just chat it out, because I know his job is very hard, and if he knew the amount of responsibility I'm under, I really miss just being at a nightclub and just listening to some great music and just partying it up and have a few brewskis. But in the meantime, I have it. Je suis débordé, as we say in English, in French. There's a bunch of craziness happening on the world stage, not just in politics in America, but in France and politics. And then there's Ukraine, there's Israel, Palestine, there's Afghanistan that might come back into some kind of peace process. I have so much on my plate, and in the meantime, I'm still not getting paid. And at the end of the day, everyone is like making fun of me and also embarrassed, because they start looking at my website and they're like, you mean to tell me all this stuff is done by one guy? Yeah, it's done by all me, and it still doesn't seem to be enough work to buy myself my first new fucking car. So it's like really pissing me off. I has a used car, I'm trying to buy my first new car. Really depressing. Anyway, I'm also always entered for the Tuner Cult contest, the two contests, the Audi R8 and the in black, and then the Skyline GTR in black. Either one of cars that I win, I would love them. I don't mind winning any of them, because whichever one that I win, I'll get the cash price or the car. I don't know. All I know is that I would love to tune in for. Obviously, I would love an RS. I would love an RS vehicle, but I would probably just get a regular, like an A6, A7, or an A8, or a S6, S7, or S8, or BMW M4 CS. But I would get like a late, not the car of my dreams, but one a bit less, because insurance will be cheaper and I can pay off the mortgage, which will make my wife very happy. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, just be safe out there, and all you guys who've done your homework, good job. Enjoy some video games, and I'll do the same thing. I'll do some more reviews, and you know, be careful out there, and just stay cool. Stay cool. I should make another video, but I'll just go ahead and do it in this one. Please, the temperature's going to be very hot this whole next couple of weeks. You're going to have to remove some clothing or something, but just make sure that you have you don't break your AC. A lot of you guys are not immature, but you don't know the dangers of a broken AC, because if your AC breaks, then you're stuck, and the repairing AC is very expensive. It's very expensive. Some houses it's like $10,000 or $20,000 to fix an AC. So go ahead and when the temperature rises, go ahead and turn down that AC so it doesn't break. That's a big shout out to all the fathers in the world right now. They're like, don't break the AC, goddammit. Just put it at a decent level so that the AC doesn't break. If the AC breaks, then you shit out of luck. So put it at a decent temperature. Yeah, wear shorts, wear a t-shirt, buy a fan from Walmart or wherever, Target, or just go to the store and buy a big fan and play it as well, and play another fan, and have the AC, but have some fans, because if you don't have those fans and you just rely on the AC, you will break the AC, you will piss off your older sibling or your father or your mom, but mainly your father. Your father will be pissed off. All right, guys, I have too much to do, and I am eager about tomorrow, because tomorrow there's more football, and this weekend I'm very excited. I'm going to be in San Francisco. I'm going to vote. I know last time I got poisoned, so I think this night this time I'm going to try to show up the night before and just stay there, and so I can be the first person in line to vote. And I might as well. I did sweat in my French jersey today, so I might just put that in the washer, and so I can wear it so I can wear it this weekend. Maybe I'll wear my France rugby jersey the night, and then the day I'll wear my France football jersey, and I will hopefully, I don't know if I can bring my laptop. We'll see, but it would be fun to work from there, and work from either the hotel or work from the Blue Bottle coffee shop. I know their parking, it's terrible. They never have any parking there, but maybe I can park at the hotel and then park at the and then just use Uber or Lyft to get to the coffee shop, and just have fun. I miss being inside a coffee shop. It was my favorite thing to do, and they took that away from me because some stalkers, whoever, poisoned me, and I almost died. So thank God I didn't, and I'm sure, hopefully, the equivalent of service de renseignement found who they were, and they arrested or put them all in prison, or All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and talk to you guys soon. Go Bucks!